So, 5 days after Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico, Jose Andres, a James Beard Award winning chef, arrived in the island on one of the first commercial planes that landed after the disaster. Andres was there to feed as many people as possible. He didn't have a plan, he hadn't thought through a strategy, and he didn't know if he would have enough resources. And yet, in the weeks that followed, Jose and his fellow chefs fed 3,600,000 people. He didn't think, he didn't set goals, he just started cooking. Mm. In the article in Bon Appetit, Andres said, I think the biggest lesson is also the simplest one. When you find yourself up against a challenge, just start moving. Remember when I tell you just take action, don't allow this to overwork. Okay? Maybe it's not profound. It's not a lesson that will win the Nobel Prize, but it's a lesson that will make an opportunity out of a problem. If you try to tackle everything all at once, you will stall. You will freeze. You will have a meeting to establish another meeting because you are trying to come up with ways to postpone action. Yeah, and we know about meetings, and we know about meetings here, yes? All the meetings that we have here, one after the other, and they get longer, yeah, and very creative too. We didn't meet, we just began cooking. This is so important, especially for these times. We don't have time to think anymore. We don't even have time to worry or anything. We need to take action, whatever happens. Remember last Saturday I said you have to follow the carrot? Somebody actually sent me a picture of that. Yeah, a guy following the carrot. No matter what is, you cannot engage with anything around you. Okay? You just have to keep following the carrot because you need to know here that you are going to a better place, to a better world, to a better earth. Yeah. And for that, a lot of things are going to happen because this is part of being able to go. So if we are here, if we did everything that we did so far, how come we are not going to do it? We must. We must. Okay. 1,000 meals the first day, then double the number every day. Before we knew it, we were at 150,000 meals a day. Imagine millions of people in need fed because one man didn't stop to think or plan or set goals. He just started cooking. Amazing feats can be accomplished when we follow our inspiration. We let go and take action. Remember, many of you have the problem with, oh, so you don't do anything. You just say thank you and I love you. Hey, you are doing a lot when you say thank you and I love you. Because you stop this, you have more opportunities to come from inspiration, to act from inspiration, to speak from inspiration and everything, to move from inspiration. Yes, so you're gonna do it right, and it's gonna be easier. We keep trying to fix problems such as homelessness with thinking and planning. What if we just start doing? It is the fretting and planning that hold us back from making big things, impossible things. Okay, this just happened because we move instead of thinking. Yeah, people are always amazed when I tell them that I do not set goals. How do you get anything done? They ask. In our fast-paced, achievement-oriented society, that seems like a fair question. Yes, but really, I learned just to go with the flow and not plan too much. Yeah, and be spontaneous. Again, being like a child again. And then I want to read you because again, this is what I said, how did I know? Or how did I come up with this? Chapter 11 in my zero frequency book. Oh no. Did I pass it? No. Okay. So this is chapter 11, my zero frequency book. Why it matters that you live at zero frequency. That's the name of the chapter. So listen to this. The other day, somebody said, Mabel, I read all your books, but I like it when you read it to me. and I've been thinking of setting up a book club where we can, share important things of things that touch us, from a book or something that made a difference, that make us realize or maybe woke us up, from something. So listen to this. I need some water. Humanity is experiencing different types of upheavals and calamities: tsunamis, earthquakes, fires, floods, air crashes, economic crisis, racism, endangered ecosystems, the threat of rising sea levels, human trafficking, the drug epidemic, crime, sexual offenses, terrorist attacks, etc. Remember, I don't mention pandemic here, but I do mention it in another chapter where I talk about a pandemic of love that can be very contagious and can heal the world. Okay. They ultimately tell us only one thing. This is the moment to wake up. And really, we have to really get serious. Okay. We must realize that these circumstances are here to help us take responsibility, change and let go of the memories replaying in our minds so we can set ourselves, our communities, and the planet free. You understand that it's up to us. Really, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. We have to do it, but we can do it. That's why we chose to be here. The tragedy is that we are still asleep. How many more catastrophes have to happen? And how many more people have to lose their lives before we wake up? We are so powerful that we can actually destroy everything if we continue to believe that peace on earth is not possible. The world is unstable, and unhappiness is a normal part of life. Now, more than when I wrote this, because a lot of people are going through, I don't want to say the word, but yes, because of the pressure, because of decisions they have to make. If they are not independent and they are pushed, to do things that they don't agree. Yes, the pressure in relationships, families and friends, parting. Yes, going different ways. So we have to be so strong with our beliefs, our faith, especially. Yes, that we are not pushed because of social status or to be approved or what others are going to say or we are going to be singled out or whatever. You have to be so sure here, yes, of your convictions, and you don't end up doing things that you will definitely regret because they are against your faith, against your beliefs, because God is watching, okay, what you do, and everything has consequences. So are you showing that you have faith or you are going with the crowd or because somebody told you or the media told you? Okay? And you believe that. Sometimes I set the example of Jesus of Nazareth. He stood up to the temple because he recognized the power, control, and manipulation exerted by the temple priesthood over the people. After his death, what did we do? We created temples in his name. We did not understand any of the power of his powerful messages. My youngest son one told me, Mom, you know what I was thinking? If Jesus came back, he would die when he saw what we did in his name. I said, he knows. We are living in an important era of evolution. And that's a very important realization that we have to make, okay? Of how asleep we are and how we don't get the messages go. Yes. And we are, what? What happened? Okay. So we are living in an important era of evolution and great changes, and outmoded ways of thinking no longer serve us. Okay, acting as sheeps, yeah, no, you just have to say no to that. You have to think. You have to inform yourself. Yes, you cannot go because somebody tells you or because everybody is doing it. We keep telling our children that they are irresponsible if they don't worry. We tell them that they are stupid if they don't think and use their heads. Wake up, that doesn't work, especially with the kids and schools. Don't you realize that nothing of what you learn in school is useful? That is like a doctrine, it's a program. You know, we've been programmed, and now the program is even worse than the one that they did with us. And you are fighting and you are putting your kids through things that are not good for them. They're not good for their health, for their mental, for their emotional, for the spiritual, because you need to drop them off somewhere. Yes, and I understand. I was a mother, and you need your peace and you need your time. I understand, but please think about it. Um, Wake up. That doesn't work. Consciousness is the only way to bring peace to the world. If your kids are conscious, I mean, that's the most important. You know, if your kids are happy, that's the most important. Not the education, the programmed education, so that they can be in the box. This begins with each of us becoming happy. If you are conscious, your heart is at peace, not at war. Across the planet, people are waking up to the realization that what used to work no longer does. There is a search for different ways of living. Minds are opening to new possibilities. More and more people realize that they don't know as much as they thought they did. Hopefully, they will not resist these realizations. You know, life is hard because we resist. We are always resisting. We resist everything. We make things so much harder for ourselves. In a special meditation at an ashram in India, we had to whirl counterclockwise for 45 minutes. If you did not fall down after whirling, you had to let your body fall to the ground. Guess what I found out? If you do not try to plan the landing in advance, control, think, resist, you land softly. The floor absorbs you gently and naturally. And I can add to that I felt how do you say in English, rebote? Okay, rebound or whatever. Yeah. So it is amazing. That's why, well, it says something here about the children falling, but you know, even drunk people, when they fall, they don't get hurt because they don't resist. And that's life. We are always resisting. So remember, worrying, thinking, and all that stuff, that is called resisting. When I allow myself to fall, and I told you that, think about it. When children fall, they fall in a relaxed way. They don't try to control the fall. They don't go against it, nor they do try to protect themselves. They do not resist. They just fall. Joseph Campbell said, "If you are falling, dive." And right now we are falling. Well, actually, it says here something. We are in a free fall into the future. And that's kind of what I wanted to tell you. Yes, we are in a free fall right now. And you have to trust, you have to surrender, you know, and just fall and just do and allow. That's the most important right now. Allow the universe. Believe. Okay, here. We don't know where we are going. Things are changing so fast. And always when you are going through a long tunnel, anxiety comes along. But I already talked to you about the tunnel. Yes, that we are definitely in the tunnel. But what is on the other side of the tunnel, we will we will not believe it ourselves. So let's keep going. Let's keep, holding God's hand, and let's do it. Understand that everything has to come up in order to create a new earth. Okay, and again, the Mother Earth will do it with or without us. But why not to go along? Why not to be able to enjoy that? Why not being part of that? Okay, we are gonna be heroes. We did it, and no karma, free, because you were willing to let go of your fear and do it. You decided to connect with yourself, to trust yourself, to believe, to have faith. Okay, where did I? All you have to do to transform your hell into a paradise is to turn your fall into a voluntary act. It's a very interesting shift of perspective, and that's all it is. Joyful participation in the sorrows, and everything changes. It goes faster. Can you believe, soon will be Christmas again? God is allowing this to go faster so we can go through whatever, because we will have to go through whatever. But it will go fast. Okay. Um, See, what makes things more difficult for us is that we are resisting, thinking, worrying all the time. We are going against the flow. In the times in which we are living, we cannot afford to resist anymore. And again, I finished this book in 2019 after 10 years, and it was published in 2020. Okay. A new paradigm is upon us in nearly all aspects of life, from science to education to business and even to our climate. We are realizing that what used to work doesn't work anymore. This is why it is crucial that we practice connecting to zero. I would say to stay present, to be conscious, um, to be aligned, to be one with the universe. Now more than ever, the planet needs us to be our true selves, free from fear, memories, negativity, and perceived limitations. The universe is calling on all of us to connect with our real identity and go to zero. For in this limitless, innocent, joyful state, we can rise to the occasion and heal the world. As the world whirls, allow yourself to fall into the new paradigm. Embrace it and blend with the earth. Do not resist, go with the flow. Trust the uncertain. Remember, what you resist persists. Do not be afraid. What is coming is better and greater. So I don't know who wrote this. It's called MabelKatz. Just Google her. But again, I cannot even believe it myself. And believe me, I do have editors, but the books I write myself. I wish, sometimes that somebody could write it for me, but it looks like I have to do it. Okay, I love you. I love you too, Monica. Thank you. We clean. A lot what is learned in school is not even true, especially history. Exactly. And even right now, they are changing the books because there are things that they don't want people to know about history. Yeah. I mean, and they are also including more politics. Like the teachers are getting more political and things like that. That is not okay. Hello, darling. This is Flor from Buenos Aires. Um, Thanks being an inspiration to me. My loca de la casa has already been tame. Okay, wonderful, Maria Florencia. I think it's never, the intellect has to be, but it's like an inner child too. So let's treat it kindly, yes? And remember, you can always say to your child, please let go. Well, before I forget, because many times I'm doing some seminars are coming up, but they are in Spanish. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'll be in Miami, I'll be in Mexico City, I'll be in Madrid, and they are all in Spanish. So I apologize for that. But I go where I'm called, yes, or I go with the flow. Again, I don't plan. So this is the way, and I always trust that that's where I have to be. Yes. A couple of things. Okay. The Because of my travels, I usually do my monthly class the last week of the month. But because I will be traveling, I change it, So this month I chose as a theme, live in harmony. I think this is very important. We have to be attuned with Earth, Mother Earth. We have to be attuned with the universe again, so that we are allowing ourselves to be uh, protected, yes, that we can be safe, that we can be at peace no matter what is going on around. Yes. So my idea is to always pick themes of something that is kind of, happening, that I know that we are all going through, and that could help us. Okay. Now, if you go to mabelkatz.com/QA, you will have all the information about the QA, and you will see that the class is part of the class is part of the membership. Yes. So when you sign up for the class, then you have 1 month to enjoy our sacred private forum. Yeah, that cleans 24/7, and you have a lot of different resources like the daily inspirational cards, that the weekly audios, the library, the video library that we have. So you have plenty to to kind of know more about all this, about Ho'oponopono, the cleaning, etc., etc. You have a community of like-minded people where you don't feel alone in these times, especially, if you are noticing you are thinking different than maybe even your family or your friends. Um, and you have a lot of support daily, weekly, and monthly with the Q&A. So the Q&A is live, and you can be there. You can talk to me if you choose to. We do it through Zoom, and you can send the questions in advance or make them during the class, and I'll be happy. I don't finish the class till I answer all the questions. Yes. So, and this one will be Wednesday, the 20th. Okay, so it will be this coming Wednesday. Now, if you want to know more about the membership, you can go directly to mabelkatz.com/member, and there you have all the information about the membership. And when you sign up, you will be able to participate in the class because it's one of the resources. Okay. The other thing that people always ask me to remind you, because a lot of people then ask, is how I can make money with all this. Yes, I need extra income, or maybe I need some income, right now that I don't have any, or whatever. And no matter what your situation is, you can recommend the membership, or you can recommend the books, or you can recommend any of the digital or virtual trainings, or whatever, and you can make money, when people buy. So why not? Yes, I know that many of you are looking to also get extra income, not to be dependent, yes, of something that you have right now. So I highly encourage people to do it. So, and we all win. Okay. So again, either mabelkatz.com/member, or if you want to know specifically about this monthly class and what it's all about, the theme is live in harmony, and you can go to mabelkatz.com/QA. Now, let's breathe. We don't have to forget to breathe together. So the breathing is a cleaning tool. Yes. And it's a cleaning tool that is done through breathing and counting. So when you do this, you are cleaning, but you don't need to repeat anything when you do it or think about anything when you do it. We inhale and exhale through the nose. We put our back straight, feet on the floor. We put these three fingers together, and then we open and we form the infinity sign. And we put it on our legs or wherever is comfortable to you. And if you are in a safe place and you want to close your eyes, but the way we do it is we count as we inhale through the nose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we hold our breath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we exhale through the nose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we hold our breath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's one time, but we do that 7 times. Okay? Again, if you are in a safe place, maybe you want to close your eyes. Let's do it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Lourdes. Thank you, Maria Florencia. Yeah, I hope I can be in Argentina in 2022. I'm sure things are gonna start changing. Amazing timing. Thank you for reminding me of the big picture. Yes, yes, exactly. We have to have the big picture. We have to know that this is everything that we are going through and we are going to go through is for our own good. Okay, very important. I don't know, Abigail, what is it that you are asking if you can read it through Facebook? Sorry. I don't know what you are referring to. But thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And you just remember the carrot, okay? Go for the carrot, okay? What is coming is greater and better. Please trust. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye with the piece of eye. I hope to see you all in the class because then I can answer any questions. Also, we have more privacy to talk about whatever you want to talk about. That is really the class is for you. I just usually pick a theme in order to read you something to inspire you, but basically the class is for you, and I'm available to answer all your questions. Okay? The peace of I. Peace be with you, all my peace, the peace that is I, the peace that is I am, the peace for always, now and forever and evermore. My peace I give to you, my peace I live with you. Not the world's peace, only my peace, the peace of I. God bless you guys. Take good care of yourself. I forgot to tell the Spanish ones, but the next 3 Saturdays I will be teaching. So maybe we will connect from the seminar, but it will be in Spanish. But if you want to learn Spanish, maybe you want to learn Spanish because by now you know everything that I say. Yes, I always say the same thing. So you can start taking Spanish classes too with me. Okay. So the next 3 Saturdays, that's the way it will work. probably we will connect a little bit from the seminar. Love you guys. Thank you so much for showing up in my life, for giving me this opportunity to clean. Thank you. Thank you. And for reviewers, yes, and you know who you are, you can participate in absentee in the Spanish trainings too, and you know you get the benefits, okay, of the cleaning. I love you guys. Take good care of your